One of the biggest fears people have when they try to lose weight is they have to give up their entire social life. No meals out, no drinks, no weekends, no celebrations. And for most people, the idea of that absolutely sucks. Health and fitness doesn't need to be your entire life. It's meant to fit into your life in a way that's sustainable and realistic. So in this video, I want to show you how to lose weight without quitting your social life and without feeling like you're constantly on and off plan. This is for you if you are already trying, but you're not seeing the results that you want. You're training, you're eating well, you're eating better, but every social meal or every meal out or event feels like you're undoing all of that hard work, and eventually the frustration makes you stop altogether. My name is Adam from the PT Centre, and for the last 13 years we've helped hundreds of parents and professionals get in shape whilst enjoying meals out, holidays, weekends away and real life. The reality is getting in shape isn't about restriction. It's about strategy. Here's the first thing that you need to understand. You don't gain weight from one meal out. You gain weight from consistent habits, behaviors, and patterns. But importantly, you also don't lose weight from one perfect day of eating and training either. The issue most people have is that they have guilt associated to social events. They think, oh, I've ruined it now, so I'll start again next week. And that mindset is the very thing that's actually holding you back. The goal isn't to avoid social occasions, it's to plan for them. Here's some simple strategies that you can use so that you can enjoy your social life whilst managing to get results. And just to caveat this, you still have to work hard and have an element of restriction. You just don't need to restrict everything. So here's the first strategy: calorie banking. Instead of eating the same amount of calories every single day, you slightly reduce calories earlier in the week. Nothing extreme, just 100 to 200 calories per day for a few days leading up to the event. So by the time the weekend arrives or the event arrives, you've built yourself a buffer. That buffer lets you enjoy meals out without turning them into a setback. The second strategy is what we call the 3-decision rule. So before you arrive at the restaurant or the event, you make 3 decisions in advance: your protein, your side, and your drink. Once those decisions have been made, you no longer have to negotiate with yourself whilst trying to look at the menu. You stay in control without feeling restricted. Steak and potatoes and vegetables, you have chicken and rice and salad, and then something like fish and chips with greens on the side. Simple choices, real food, no stress or overwhelm. The third strategy is a 2-plate limit. Main course plus either the start or dessert, not both. This one rule alone helps keep calories under control whilst letting you still enjoy the social occasion. Here's something that most people miss. The clients who make the most amount of progress don't try and win every single social event. They aim to limit the damage and then return to the normal structure immediately after. And that's the difference. One night doesn't derail progress. 2 or 3 days of spiraling out of control afterwards does. That's why we focus so heavily on the very next decision. Next meal, next walk, next gym session, not next Monday and not next week. Now. That's the key. We have worked with hundreds of clients over the years who use these strategies successfully. They bank calories through the week, plan their meals out in advance, and stick to 1 or 2 drinks, 1 or 2 choices. And this works because it's not about being perfect with your decisions. You can't. It's impossible to be perfect. Life is too unpredictable for most people to be perfect with every decision. It's about being consistent most of the time, around 80% of your decisions. And that's the real lesson here. Fat loss does not come from avoiding life. It comes from learning how to live without losing control every single time plans change. And if you want help putting this into practice, we have put together a free social life guide that walks you through exactly how to handle meals out, alcohol, weekends, and holidays. Just simply comment social down below and I will send it straight to you. And if you want personalized support on this, structure, accountability to make this work long term, our 6-week challenge is now open. You don't need to choose between results and a normal life. You can actually have both. See you in the next one.